Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a while. It's been maybe 3 months, 4 months, 3 months, something like that. Sorry for the lack of uploads. I I'm having some health issues going on. I'm not going to get into much detail with them. And then on top of that, work's just been busy. I'm actually recording content, kitchen content now, as you can see. Got a camera. So we could get that started. So hopefully you'll see some updates about that soon. Hopefully I don't get too lazy and just quit while I'm doing it, because that's me. You know what I mean? Just lazy as fuck. Anyway, I don't know why that just popped up. Let's get into the video. As you can see, we're gonna do run through this bracket real quick. As you can see here, it is midnight. I am tired. I just got out of the shower. Just got home from work. Busy day. Anyway, let's get into it. Miami Heretics taking on Minnesota Rocker. Now, everybody that I've talked to, everybody that I've seen talk about this match says it's an interesting match, and I don't agree with it. I don't think it's going to be interesting. I don't think it's going to be close. I got Miami Heretics 3-0ing Minnesota Rocker. Their search has not been nearly as good as what Miami Heretics has been playing. I mean, I think they went undefeated in the major four, yeah, major four qualifiers. Their S&D looks insane. I mean, Super and Rencor are like really good. The whole team's really good. If they can match the pace of like a team like Thieves or anything, I can see them making a Sunday easily. Dropping down to Thieves taking on Vancouver Surge. Now this is like one of my favorite matchups because I really do enjoy these two teams playing against each other. Um, I think Thieves have the edge over them just because they out talent them, and then their matchup every time they play just doesn't seem like it matches up real well. Uh, I mean, Vancouver Surge trolled and got reverse swept last major against the Thieves. So I mean, with that being said, I'm just gonna take them. Take Thieves going 3-2, game five, not round 11. I think they're gonna get 6 out off the map. It's gonna be a dealership. No, actually, I don't think it's gonna be a dealership. I think it's gonna be a red card S&D. I feel like those two teams are going to play red card. FaZe taking on Cloud9. I ain't gonna lie, this is an easy 3-0 for FaZe. Easy 3-0 for FaZe. They have an incredible record on winners round one. So they're gonna go in 3-0 easily. Optic Texas taking on Toronto Ultra. Now this match is actually interesting because Toronto originally had Mercules last major when he filled in for Beans. Now Mercules since joined Optic in place of Skies, and the team's looking pretty good. I mean, I don't know what their ceiling is because it's online COD, and you just don't know with online. But last time that we seen Mercules with the Ultra, I mean, they placed what, top three, top four? I don't remember. Um, but this match, I can't lie, I don't see Optic winning this. I think Joe Deceives is going to have an insane series. I'm going to go game five for Toronto Ultra. With that being said, though, I can see it going either way. If Shotzi and Hugh can play better than Deceives and Kleenex, I can see this going the exact opposite way. But Joe Deceives is just that kid's unreal. Let's drop down to the losers. Minnesota Rockers taking on Boston Breach. I really, really, really want Boston Breach to win this. Uh, but with Kenny's champs on the line, I think they're gonna squeak out 3-2. Just because Boston Breach has been so inconsistent recently. I don't know what's going on with them. Moving down to Toronto. Sorry, tired. Um, the Surge taking on the Falcons. This is weird because like you don't know how the Falcons are going to play on land. Online, they're horrible. Since the roster changed as well, Vancouver Surge is a top four team. I think they're going to make this losers run. Cloud9 taking on Gorilla Mates. You know, My boy O John's on there. I This is gonna be the last time we might see him as this roster as a unit, and I just I don't think it works, man. I love Johnny. I think he's a great player. I mean, he's had a great BO6 year. Hopefully, he secured himself a spot for next year because that'd be great. But I don't see them taking on and beating Cloud9. I'm gonna go 3-1. I think they're gonna win the first hard point, and then they're just gonna get sailed after that. Moving down to why do I keep wanting to say Toronto? Optic Texas taking on Royal Ravens. I I want Optic to win this. I think they will. I think it's gonna go 3-1. Jumping back up to winners round two. Miami Heretics taking on the Thieves. Now this is interesting. Like I just said, if they can match the pacing as against the Thieves, I think Miami can win. I don't see that happening. I think Hydra is gonna have a legacy series. Go 3-1. Dropping down to FaZe taking on Toronto Ultra. Ah, there's a little like friendly rivalry. There's friendly beef between Joe Deceives and Abizi. They're like really close friends. They play games all the time. They always hang out. I'm gonna take FaZe 3-2. Dropping down, Minnesota Rocket taking on Surge. Like I said, I think Surge is gonna make a deep run. I think their players are better than Rockers. I think Rocker drops out of here, and this is the last time we see him because I don't think they make champs. Cloud9 taking on Optic Texas. Optic Texas is going to steamroll the fuck out of him just because Dashy always has like a rivalry against fucking Sib. And wrong team. I just don't see them beating or losing to Cloud9. I don't see it. I'm going to say this one's a 3-0. Okay. Toronto Ultra taking on Surge. See, like this is gonna be an 0-4 masterpiece. 0-4 masterpiece. Let's go game 5. Game 5, round 11. 0-4 aces. Miami Heretics taking on Optic Texas. Now this is the issue that I have with this. Miami Heretics is a really good team, and I think if they would have played somebody else except for them, I think they'd go on to Sunday. I think Optic Texas are going to keep on going on after they're trying to make the loser run. They're going to play a lot of matches, so hopefully that keeps them hot, keeps them rolling. Say 3-1, 3-1. Heretics win an S&D, and then Optic takes the respawns. Going up. Let's go up to the winners. Yep, fees. Thieves taking on Atlanta FaZe. I really do enjoy this matchup just because the beef between Draza and Scrappy. This match is like it can go either way. FaZe hasn't really been looking too good with their hard points, but these also sometimes troll really hard in S&Ds. Game 5, round 11. Thieves edge it out. Surge taking on Optic Texas. I think this is where Optic Texas bows out in places that would be top 4. Top 4, yeah. 3-1. 3-1, which Optic Texas can't get too mad about that. They got to lock in for champs. Top 4 placing since they got top 8. All the majors before. Progress. FaZe taking on Surge. Surge, I don't think they're going to make it to another finals this year. I think FaZe is going to 3-0 them quickly, get back to the grand finals. And then the battle of the back-to-back or the winning 3 majors and BO6. Let's see. Hold on. Let's think about this. HP. Thieves. Search depending on the map. I got phase. Control. These are insane at control. And it goes back to another hard point. No, I think they're gonna tie it up. S&D. Control. Hard point. Let's flip a coin. Okay. So I got the controller. I got the controller. The controller is going to be Thieves. I got Thieves winning it. Jinx it. Or fake it. Thieves win it. 3-4. Anyway, guys, this is my predictions. Very quick, very stupid video. I don't have any energy for this, but I gotta get in a flow to start redoing these because I do enjoy COD and I love making content. I've just been lazy, and like I said, I got some health issues going on. Yeah, I'm gonna lock this in. Thank you guys for tuning in. To the one person who watches it, it might just be me watching it over and over again. Anyway, love you guys. See you guys.